Alright guys, welcome back. Episode 2 of What's in the Figure Case. So carrying on from the first one, which was my Blackstone Fortress minis. We'll have a look at this one. These are actually my Underworld's warbands that I've added to and turned into Warcry warbands as well. We've got a few dwarf fire drakes here, which I've got some iron breakers, which is one of my other Warcry warbands. So we have our dwarven fire drakes, and for some reason a night goblin archer, along with an unpainted dwarven character. But again, these are going in a dwarven Warcry warband. So that's those. Right, next we have both Khorne Underworld's warbands that I've sort of amalgamated together and added to make a Warcry warband for Khorne as well. So there we have our Khorne warriors from the Underworld's warband. First time I painted Khorne. Quite enjoyed painting these as well, along with the first time from Nurgle from the last video. So that's first four of one Underworld's warband with the Fleshhound. And the second 5 are another Underworld's warband, which I'm going to mix together, as I say, for a Warcry warband. That's these ones. There we go, that's those. Can't fit them all in, but I've got a few that I can swap out should I need to. Again, with Warcry, you make a roster and then pick and choose which ones you want for each specific scenario. And to those, I've added a Khorne 8 Chaos Spawn. So that's those. Underneath that, we have our Idoneth Deepkin warband from Underworlds. I do like the Underworld sets because they're unique models you can't get anywhere else. And as I say, they're only available for a limited amount of time, so I do buy the ones that I'm interested in. Try to get the pinky coral look on some of them, and obviously shiny metallic blue, emphasising the water-based elviness that they exude. That's the fellow with the harpoon. And the fish and Mr. Giant Crab, which was popular at the time when he came out. And I've also got the 2 Iron Jaws warbands here, which again I'm gonna sort of add together to make a Warcry warband out of the 2 Underworld sets. So this is the Big 'Uns set. These Underworlds ones as well come with moulded bases, which are really quite nice. Again, tried to paint them as close to the box art as I could. I mean, I'm not a tournament painter. I just like to get things painted to a reasonable standard, get them on the table and start playing. I'm by no means an expert painter, and I never will be. I just like getting them ready, banging them on the table, ready for a good old face-off. Again, these ones were painted with the Citadel contrast and just given a highlight or so afterwards and a shade, quick shade, getting them painted quickly. So that's the Orky boys. Next we have Dark Elf Underworld's warband. These ones are really fun to paint. Quite like the way the hair's turned out on them as well. Tried to use pastel shades for them. And what I've done with these, I've added a couple of Melusi from the Age Sigmar box set, in order again to expand the Underworld's warband into a Warcry warband. As you can see, I do prefer a skirmish gaming these days. A lot less miniatures to paint and a quicker time to get more games in as quickly as possible. There's the one with the bow. The witch elves themselves from the Underworld's band. That's those. And the Sister of Slaughter with the big whip. Do like some of the dynamic poses on these as well. Got to be careful though. Obviously they're quite delicate the way they're balanced on rocks and things. But again, as long as you're careful with them and take your time, that's those ones. Underneath there we have our Fire Slayer band. The dwarves with the big orange beards. Those of you who know me know I do like me dwarves. So these are the 4 fire slayers. Which again I don't really need to paint anymore because I've got an old 6th edition dwarf army that I can add to play Warcry with. So they're the fire slayers. Next we have our lizard man, Underworld's gang. The chameleon skink there. Two individual skink warriors. Again, added to from other figures to make a Warcry warband as well. And the big fella, the Saurus warrior. So that's that fella. I've also got in here the Beastman warband that I haven't finished painting yet. Just quickly show you those. There's the Beastman warband, but they're not quite finished yet. Still got the armour and the bases to finish off with a quick shade as well. But that's those fellas. The Beastman Shaman. That's those ones. And last one are the Savage Orc warband. That's that fella. Oh, light's gone out. I'll just see if I can do it with that. There we go. So yeah, if you want unique sculpts, grab yourself a couple of packs of whichever Underworld's warbands take your fancy, and then you can add to them using just your Age of Sigmar factions to flesh them out to make interesting and unique Warcry warbands. I've got another load of these somewhere which I'll show you in another figure case video at a later date. So there you go guys, that's what was in that figure case. Hope you enjoyed that, and we should be doing another one in the new year. So thanks again for watching guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.